Many soldiers during the later period of the Ottoman Empire had mustaches. Is it also permissible for today's murids of Shaykh Mawlana Azam to have a mustache or a goatee? If we have to have a beard, what should its appropriate length be?
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. I cannot speak for the murids of Shaykh Maulana Sultan al-Awliya. If you're asking me, is it permissible for all the murids or for the murids of Shaykh Maulana, I'm not going to enter into that because they are Shaykh Maulana's murids. Of course, we are not saying we are Shaykh or that we have murids, but we have a Jamaat. And in our Jamaat, we are following our Shaykh, who is a Khalifah of Shaykh Maulana. He is Sahib al-Sahib, Shaykh Kibrisi Rabbani. And we follow his way to follow the Sultan al-Awliya. And we're following the Sultan al-Awliya to follow the way of the Holy Prophet ﷺ. We don't follow anyone else. We don't follow any ideology, any TV program, any personality about Islam or about the Prophet or about Shaykh Maulana. We are following this way. And in our Jamaat, Shaykh Effendi has spoken so many times the importance of the men to be men and for the women to be women. And one of the characteristics of a man, according to the sunnah of the Holy Prophet ﷺ, is to have beard and to have the mustache. Not to shave your face like a monkey. One time, Shaykh Effendi, years ago, used to tell us his story. Because Shaykh Effendi, mashallah, he had a full beard. I pray that I have a full beard, but this is what Allah has given me, so I have to be happy with it. Of course, you want to have a full beard like our Shaykh. I have to be happy. There are others who have less than me, right? So, one time, Shaykh Effendi was in the city. Shaykh Effendi, for decades in the city, when he was living, he did not wear suit and tie and shave his face like so many Muslims or imams or sheikhs, afraid and being cowardly about the sunnah. He was wearing the turban and keeping a beard and walking around in sunnah clothes for decades in the city. New York City we're speaking about. He's not afraid. There are others who are very afraid. They're shivering when they walk in public. But he's not. We like to be like him. We have given permission to do that and we're walking. People are saying, you're proud. I say, yes, we are. We're very proud of the sunnah. We're not proud of ourselves. We're proud of the Prophet ﷺ. There's nothing about the Prophet that we should be ashamed of. Are we being ashamed of the Prophet's way in front of other prophets or other believers? No. But people are saying, be ashamed of the Prophet's way in front of unbelievers. I don't understand this. So anyway, Shaykh Effendi was walking around and some Muslims, 21st century Muslim brothers, saying, Aki, Aki. Yeah, they like to say that. This is not Afghanistan. They're thinking Shaykh Effendi was from Afghanistan. You don't have to keep your beard. You know, this is America. You have to blend with everyone so that they come to Islam. There's another big lie because I've never seen anyone who blend to be like American and they brought anyone to Islam. And the Americans are more intelligent than that. If they want to be Muslim, it's because there are certain things, maybe major things about the American and Western way that they don't accept anymore. They don't like. And they want something different. They're not going to live American life to be another person belonging to a different kind of American life. American Islam. Well, it's American Islam. Anyway. So Shaykh Effendi saying to him, to that one, we're keeping this because it is a sunnah to the Prophet ﷺ. And they're saying, yeah, but you know, we are living in America. And you have to, don't scare the people. You have to keep short. If not, just shave it. It's okay. Then Shaykh Effendi became more jalal and he said, we are lions. And you see a lion, he has his mane. He has his full. You know what happens to a lion when he shaves his mustache and his beard? He looks like a monkey. I'm a lion, you're a monkey. Assalamu alaikum. So that's what happened. We are trying to be, and we are keeping. According to the Hanafi mazhab, keeping, we're talking different ways, but no shorter than one fistful, like this. I'm measuring sometimes and saying, oh, I'm exceeding. I'm trying to grow, like I said, you know. But it's like, say a little bit coming. Say, alhamdulillah, I'm going to keep. Some young murids, they're keeping a little bit, it's okay. But we're seeing they want to keep their beard long. Some, they're working and they say, I want to keep the beard long, but because of work like this, I'm keeping it short, but I want to keep it long. Those ones with those kinds of intentions is good. But those ones who don't like the beard and trying to find every loophole not to keep a beard or not to keep a mustache, those ones we're not too comfortable with. But if you like, you can do whatever you like. Some, they're trying to find every loophole by saying, you know, in these days it's very difficult, I have to shave. Say, okay. You want to do it? Do it. I cannot stop you. You know, I like to, they're trying to make every kind of excuse to say that they want goatee or they want shadow, you know, 5 o'clock shadow, they call it. I don't know why they call 5 o'clock shadow. Winter time, 5 o'clock, it's already night time. There's no shadow. They're keeping it very short, stylish way. And trying to say this is also sunnat. I don't like to argue with those people. I say, you're not ready. You're not ready, what can I say? Am I going to say it's okay for you to do this or this? I'm not going to say nothing. We are not mujtahids. We don't give fatwas. We follow what our Shaykh, our Murshid is doing. So we keep it. The awliya Allah, they're saying what? The beard, it is the hijab for the men. So, it's okay, keep it. At least, okay, if you're working and everything, you cannot keep it. At least keep a mustache. Most works, they're allowing it. At least something that you don't look like a woman, eh? Woman has no hair on their face. I know some women, they have a little bit here and there, hair, and they're feeling very proud. They don't want to fix it for their husbands too. They're feeling very proud. They're looking at you very proudly. I have it, so what? For those ones, I cannot say anything to. Their husband likes, what can I do? They have beard, they have mustache, stubble, astaghfirullah. So, the soldiers of the Ottoman periods, at least they have the mustache. In those conditions, that time, the later part of the Ottoman period, name me 1 year that they didn't go to war, or 1 month, or 1 day. Continuously, there's always something that's happening, that they are being attacked. So, modern era entering, there are certain things that the Shaykhul Islams and the Awliya Allah, because of the conditions then that time, they're keeping the mustache. They're not keeping the beard because of certain conditions. I'm not going to enter those. Awliya Allah and the Imams and Shaykhul Islams, they're allowing it. We cannot say nothing. Who are we to sit down now and to judge? They don't keep beard. They give up their lives for Islam. They are dying for Allah and the Prophet's sake. They're sacrificing everything, and you're sitting there in your 21st century laptop and luxury, and you're judging these soldiers, oh, they're not keeping 100% sunnah. Who do you think you are? So, leave them. Be busy with ourselves. When we are in the position where we say we can stand up and die for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and to fight against the injustice, then at that time maybe you have a right to say they're not keeping beard. But when you reach to that stage, let me know, because that time you're not going to judge anyone, because you have given everything and you're already in a different place now. You're not going to judge anyone. You're going to just finish your job pleasing Allah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.